Let's start with Google hacking. As we know, Google is a search engine. We can find out a lot of information from the Google. Suppose we have to find out the presentation from Google, how to do it. Let's check. I have to find out the presentation of ethical hacking. So I type ethical hacking, file type, PPT, presentation. I put enter. I got the information. I have the presentations. As I click, I can download the presentation. Let's check. Presentation downloaded. Now I can see it. Clear? Suppose I don't need presentation. I want the PDF on the ethical hacking. So I type PDF. I have to put the extensions. Okay, I want the document in which type of extension. If I need this PDF, so I click on that. So I have PDF. I can click on that, I can start downloading it. Now we have PDF of ethical hacking. Suppose I don't want presentations and PDF. I want documents. So I type DOC. Ethical hacking space file type colon document. So I have the documents. Okay, let's see. Suppose I want the information of a website, but I does not want to ping that website, so that my IP address is not recorded there. So I use cache in URL colon .gov.in space. Suppose I want the email address, emails space file type colon XLS. Because we know that in most of the company the data is stored in Excel sheets, so I try to find out the informations. I can download the Excel sheet so that we will get the email address of the target. So it's a random search. Let's check. I got some result. I click on that. Let's see what type of result we'll get. We know that Google is a very powerful search engine, so we will get a lot of information, but we have to put a query which it can understand and it can find out the information from the search engine. We have a file. Let's check what we'll get. We'll get a lot of email IDs. Let's check the email IDs. So this information can be crucial. So if you work as a security professional, so try to solve this kind of problem so that your information should not be leaked like that. Because if this type of information, your email IDs, company's email IDs, the employee email IDs will be lost, then it can lead to serious consequences. Let's check some more things. I type in title colon index.of space MP3. I have to download MP3 music files. Let's check what you will get. See, I got a lot of files. I click on any of the music file, I can download it and I can play it. It's quite easy to work with the Google. You will get a lot of information and it's quite interesting to work on that. And we know that if you work on the Google, you will get 80% of the information of a target. It's quite easy to work. Rather than to directly attack on the target, you can find out the information on the Google if you can use it properly. See, my file is downloaded and I can play it. Now, let's start with some other keywords. Suppose, I'm typing file type, okay, colon. I want to find out the password logs. I put log space, under this password dot log. Let's check. I've got a lot of things. Let's check. What is this? Open some tabs. I try to open for 1 or 2 tabs. If you see the information, you will get a lot of things there. See, I got the name admin, and I have a password and the URL, which type of information we have. So directly we will got the log files of the passwords. You see a lot of name, password, and the URL. It's quite dangerous if anybody get this information. So by this phases or the keyword, we can find out the password logs, which quite dangerous. So as a security professional, you have to check the things whether your information is not found in the internet, so that anybody can use it and it can lead to a problem. You can see the Wikipedia for more information about the Google hacking. You can check if you want to use such kind of phrases, so you can type Google hacking. As you click it, you will get information. Let's see, come down. See, you can see the operators. By using this operator, you can find a lot of information. You have in title, in URL, all in URL, file type, site. Okay, you can use it. Use this Wikipedia. It will be quite beneficial for you when you are doing the Google hacking. Let's check some more things. I'm typing in URL colon space view index dot html. Let's see. You see, we got a lot of free access camera. See, it can be lead to a problem. We can see the IP address, and now we can view the CCTV camera of the remote airport, and we can find a lot of camera. Actually, the problem is that these cameras are installed in the network, and the appropriate concerned person should has to be monitoring that, and it should be checked that these cameras should not be we can say come in the network, so that anybody can use it and can lead to a problem. So we have to secure this kind of information. Every time you have to keep your cameras in their private mode, so that nobody can access it from the remote side. So by using such kind of commands, we can find out the information, or we can access the cameras which are installed in the network. For more information about the Google hacking, you can see site. Let's check. I will show you that. Visit the site. It's quite interesting. Google hacking database. It's Hacker for Charity. You can find a lot of information. It is by Johnny Lang. So it's quite interesting, and you will get a lot of information here. If you want the file containing username and password, you will get a bash history file. You click here. This is the title. If you click here, you will get the information about this keyword. This is the in title. You click on that, you will get the result. Okay, you can see the result. You can find out the information as you click here. See, a lot of error log, a lot of information. So use this Hacker for Charity and use Google Wikipedia, which is quite useful for you. So this practice of the Google hacking, it's quite interesting and quite useful. because Google has a lot of information, and you have to find out the information by using these keywords and use your social engineering tricks. You can find a lot of information.